What's up, sellers, and welcome to today's video. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to manually reprice your items on Amazon. This is geared specifically towards FBA, although some of this stuff can translate over into the merchant fulfilled arena. But we're going to be looking at some Chrome extensions that will help you to manually reprice your items most effectively. And hey, there are a lot of repricers out there that you can use. You can use Reprice It, Be Cool. You can even use the free Amazon repricing program or tool within Seller Central. However, I'm going to show you the manual repricing method, and I believe that this is something that every new seller needs to get very acquainted with and to learn. Even though I've been selling for over 1 year now, I find myself still manually repricing things because it's so important to really hone in on the value of your item and to ensure that you don't lose dollars, especially on those really high-priced, very expensive, desirable books or products or whatever you have. So we're going to manually reprice, and then I'm going to show you 2 Chrome extension plugins that you can use to narrow down your price to get the best dollar, but also make the fast sells. Hey, repricing is a really, really touchy subject with a lot of sellers on Amazon because there are a lot of new people, there are a lot of bulk sellers that come in and just try to nail down the lowest price possible to get the fast sale. And I understand that thinking, but there are a lot of sellers like my friend Terry, who no doubt will be in the comments section of this video. And that's really frustrating to him because he is a guy that cherry picks like the most expensive books he can find, or the most profitable, I should say. And he shoots for that average sale price of $24 to $30 per item. And so whenever you have new sellers or gung-ho, bulk book sellers, a lot of people come in and they just start slashing prices to get the fast sale, and that drives down the price of his books also. I mean, if they're in the same arena. And so we're going to just look at manually repricing. It was actually my friend Terry who showed me how to do this, and then I picked up bits and pieces along the way after that and kind of learned, hey, I'm not going to be able to cover everything in this video. If you have a tip, I'm sure Terry will, but if you guys have a tip, be sure to drop it in the comment section. Let's play nice. Let's not have any arguments today because this is such a touchy subject, but let's get into this and look at how to manually reprice stuff. So we're going into my Seller Central account, which we can see here on my computer, and we are simply going to go to inventory and manage inventory. All right, so here we are in my inventory, and you guys see right off the bat that this is some stuff. This is going by SKU, but you see I have my bare minimum price is $10.99, even though there are a lot of items that are priced lower than that. Those items I'm just going to sit on until they're too old, and then I'll call them home. But basically what we're going to do to manually reprice this stuff, you basically only have to click match price right here. Let's see if I can get a zoom in on this. You would just click match price and it would drop it to that lowest price. However, there's some problems. Like with this book right here, it's $8.21 and the fees are $8.21. And so it wouldn't be very smart to drop it to that low price if it's going to take almost the entire amount. Now, understand that this $8.21 over here on the left is off of the $10.99 price point. And so if we were to drop the whole price to $8.21, that right there would go down just a little bit because it is a percentage of the sale price. So we can kind of scroll down and see what else might be kind of on the fence a little bit. This one right here is $8.95 is the lowest price, and the fees are $8.21 off a $10.99 price point. So I could just click that and it is set to reprice to $8.95 and then click save. It's going to save that item, and then you see it right there. It takes up to 15 minutes to take effect. Now, you could go down the list and just click match price, match price, match price, and that might be worth doing. I like to sort my items from most expensive to least expensive, and so that's what we're doing here. And you see I have some really, really high-ranked books and high-ranked items from my earlier days. You can see that this is the lowest price here. This one is $52.22, so I can press match price. And you can actually match price on multiple items and then go to the top of the page and select save all. And so I'm just going to go down. I'm just going to match these prices, even though my repricer would go back and reprice these anyways. But I like to get a good feel for what's going on. All right, so I repriced a few items, and then you can see up here, it says save all. We're going to click save all. Now, the Chrome extensions that we're going to explore today are Redirector and Nifty Split. So Redirector, basically whenever we open up Nifty Split, which I'll show you in a second, Redirector is going to sort through all of the inventory. It's going to redirect to results that match what we are selling. And in the description of this video, I will have all of like the template that you could just copy and paste. Super easy. So let's check out Nifty Split first. And we'll try it on this most expensive item that I have in the store. So let me actually zoom in just a touch on this. There we go. We're going to right click and we're going to say open as Nifty Split. You can see it right there. And let's see if this will allow my screen to be shown. I'm going to move this window over just a touch. What it does is it automatically resizes your windows to show both screens. So scrolling down here, we can see if you look on this page, you see the merchant fulfilled price is $548, and it goes from there, it climbs. Well, obviously my $52.98 is never going to sell at that. So that's helpful information to know. I could probably drop to like an $8 price point and sell a little bit faster, but once again, tanking the price of the item. This is all very helpful information. We also noticed that over here that the Prime button, that Prime option is not clicked, and we need it to be. So if you're going to go through this really quick, you want Redirector turned on. It's worth noting that whenever Nifty Split is open, your computer mouse is going to respond differently than if Nifty Split was not open and enabled. So from here, I can go down to the next item on my list of prices, and I can just click that lowest price, and it opens up that item in the Nifty Split window to show me the information. So we see a $38.86 plus shipping, new, merchant fulfilled. Obviously, I'm probably not going to sell at $52.22, but we'll leave that for now. Then scrolling or going to the next one, you just click lowest, and it opens up the lowest item, so on and so forth, and as you go. Now, because we want to only look at Prime offers, and it gets to be a super pain clicking the Prime check mark right there every single time, what we're going to do is we're going to close out Nifty Split, and then we're going to open the Redirector window. And you can see there's some code in here that you have to edit your Redirector. So the way that works is, let me close the Redirector window, and I'll go from this Manage Inventory window. You can see my Redirector up here. Let me pull that down a touch. Okay, right there. My Redirector is off, and that's why it was showing merchant fulfilled and Prime offers for my Prime books. Let's say I only want to look at the Prime offers, so I'm going to click on Redirector, and I'm going to enable it. When I enable my Redirector, now when I go through Nifty Split, it should technically show me only the Prime offers. So let's do that, and we'll see. Perfect. You see Prime offers are filled, and that's all it shows right there. 2 Prime offers, one that is me and one that is somebody else. And then you go down to the next offer on your list that you want to check out the price, and you can see what those offers are. It cuts out all of the offers that are not your own. That could be helpful or that could be hurtful, because we've seen that some of my items that I'm selling as Prime, the merchant fulfilled price is super low. Now, I have sold books for $50 to $100 that had merchant fulfilled offers at $5, $6, $7, but someone wanted it from Prime, and so they got it from me Prime. On the opposite end, I have sold books for $8, $10, $12 as merchant fulfilled when they could have gotten the same book for the same price as Prime. I don't know what is going through people's heads when they're shopping, but this is something I found to be true, that it doesn't really matter whether you're selling Prime or merchant. There is a set of hands for every single book. no matter how you're selling it. So if I wanted to quickly go through and reprice my items, and then I come across one that's, oh man, like, what is this one? Low price is $31.85 and mine's priced at $32.45. Let me just click on that real quick. It opens a nifty split. Redirector is turned on, so I can look only at prime offers for this book, and dang, look at that. Like, it's selling. It had a sale on January 1st right there. But before I can click match price, I have to shut my nifty split window. The reason for that is when nifty split is opened up, it only allows you to click the price button to open up in nifty split. So that's how that works. If you want to reprice your item or save your repriced items, you have to close out nifty split, which breaks that connection, and then click match price. So that is how that works. That is basically the gist of it for this. If you're a new seller and you want to reprice your items, but you don't want to commit to a $25 a month repricer or more, some repricers out there that are going for $200 a month, manually repricing once per week or twice per week, and being very diligent and careful about how you reprice so that you don't tank the market for everybody. This is the way to do it. Manually reprice, use Redirector, and use nifty split in order to narrow down on what price you want to reprice at. Be smart about it. Be considerate of other sellers. We're all trying to make a living at this together, so we need to be considerate while being competitive, if that makes sense. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, in the description below is the coding for Redirector, and so whenever you go to put that in, you would have the Redirector extension up there. You just click on it and click Edit Redirects, and it opens up the window. I'll have all the stuff in the description of this video so you can check it out. And hey, if you haven't already subscribed, consider doing that if you like this kind of content, and then click that like button if this video helped you. I hope you guys make more sales and in turn make more money because you learned how to manually reprice your books. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.
Win, win, win.